all I'm saying is people need to stop just saying things are hard because like if everybody's doing it, it can't be that hard. Like the whole world is doing it. It's not that hard. Hard things are things that nobody can do.
No, it's not. It's not that hard when you have two parents and yes, millions of people are doing
I'm saying there's millions of single mothers out in the world.
Nobody's choosing to be a single mom.
Nobody's choosing to be a single mother. Doesn't mean it's not.
Why would you? Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm feeling a little bit disrespected right now because I can name off 20 million reasons why it's hard.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? My whole life is I can't date. But we talked about this. I literally can't. If you are a single mom, you can't date. Like it's hard for you to date unless you want just random niggas around your kid or whatever the fuck.
I fucked so many single mothers.
First of all, yes, if you have different me not wanting a nigga around my kid, I literally can only hang out on weekends. What nigga? If I was fucking with you, you would only you'd take me serious if you could only see me on the weekends. Because you're not going to just be, unless we're in a serious, committed, actual relationship, which we can't even get there because I'm only seeing you on the weekends, then you could be around my kid. But other than that, if I'm only seeing you on the weekends, you're not really getting to know me for real. And then, it ends up dying out.
But that's not, okay, fine. That's fair. But
so I'm alone for the next 18 years. So go on.
First of all, that's not a single mother thing. That's a you personal Raquel thing.
No, that just happens to
no. Let me finish. That just happens.
I know millions of moms who go through the same thing. Oh my
God.
Go on.
That just happens to be because you're a single mother, but that's a personal you thing. There's a lot of single mothers right now who could date Monday through Friday and just be fine. So that's not a single mother thing. So
it is a single mother thing.
No, it's not. It's a you thing.
So
talking about you.
So I'm a single mom. I don't have a
There's a lot of single moms who can date though.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna name something else. Which the first one wasn't.
You're naming hard things about being a single mother, but it's not. You're making it no. You're making it seem like it's only like there's not hard things about being a couple with a baby.
Second thing, I don't think you understand how hard it is to not work. Like you can work as many jobs as you want to. You can work overnight jobs. You can work wherever you want to work.
Once again, you're talking about you. You're not talking about all single mothers.
These are basic things that basic people daycare.
But not all single mothers have all the same.
You don't think that single mother? Okay, but you're saying.
But you're saying like y'all all have the exact same problem. That's not true. That's not true.
Tyra deals with the same thing. My mom dealt with the same thing. My auntie deals with the same thing. Most single moms.
Okay,
who don't
go to most. Then there's gonna be some.
There's no universal thing where every single moms deal with this one thing.
So then you can't just say that being a single mother is hard because it's hard for you. Don't mean it's hard for everybody else. So you're not going to tell me that most there's other people who are single mothers who are just fine.
You're not going to tell me.
So there's nobody. So every single mother's struggling. There's no single mother who's doing fine.
There's no every single person dealing with anything in the world.
So then what are we talking about? That's all I'm saying.
Why would we talk about any argument? Because no person in the world is dealing with the same exact thing.
So then you have to make it specific to yourself. But there's a group of people that is dealing
with the majority, I'd say a lot of single moms do deal with, they have to either pay $1 million for daycare to put their kids in daycare, which is rent, by the way, it's rent. You have to pay extra rent. Or they're not able to pay for that daycare, so they're working on their child's schedule. If you're going to sit here and tell where their kid, like if you're going to sit here and tell me that's not an issue for moms, then you're crazy as fuck. For single moms. By themselves, unless they have.
That's not what I'm saying, though.
But you just said not all single moms deal with that. Most single moms do deal with those issues.
Okay, not all single moms deal with that. That's all I said.
Why are you doing this? It's most people have to deal with daycare. Why do you think there's 1 million daycares? Most people have to either pay for daycare, right? When you have a kid, you pay for daycare, or they have to keep their kid at home. There's no other in between. There's only two.
Right. That's not what I'm saying, though.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that is a difficulty in today's society is that daycare is so fucking expensive. And a lot of people don't pay for daycare because they can't. So they keep their kid at home or they're only able to work while their kid is at school or whatever the fuck. So they have to work through their own schedule. Just like I have to work through my daughter's schedule. I'm not able to get a regular job. I have to put my schedule around my daughter's her school and shit. Or I would pay $1 million for her to have daycare all day. Most people deal with that. That is an issue. That is hard. If I had a baby dad, just like what my baby dad did before, he watched my daughter. We combine their schedules. He would work nights, I'll work days. He would watch her during the day, I'll watch her at night. It's so much easier with two people, or if you live with your family and you have help, which a lot of people don't. They just live on their own. So therefore, that's one thing that's extremely hard, right? So dating, that you have to pay way more just in general for a child. Like you're paying for a little person. A little person is connected to your hip. So everything that you buy for yourself, clothes, shoes, food, everything, it's double. Everything that you pay for yourself today, if you had a kid, it's double. It's double that. I mean, it's a little bit less because it's kid shit, but it's double that. So for you to sit here and say it's not hard to be a parent, I'm not even saying like a single mom, a single parent, doing it by yourself is difficult for most people.
Okay, I take it back. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say it's everybody does it, so I feel like it's
not, but it's no. And you know how many people I see that's sitting here depressed as fuck, or their kids are growing up fucked up because they're neglectful.
Never have kids. Everybody gonna have kids.
Nobody's saying that. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna knowingly, willingly have a kid to be a single mom, just because you think, oh, I could possibly be set, I just think maybe you should think twice about that, because I have seen I've heard of several stories just from the nigga that I dated before who's in the industry. I've heard of several stories to where these bitches do come in and try to have these kids, and then they're sadly fucking having their heart broken because they're not getting as much with the courts. Because it all determines on what one person determines how much you get. You know that, right? It's not just like, you're not just given $1 million. There is one court person that you go to court to, and that man or woman decides how much you get. I'm not willing to put my fate into one person and tell me, oh, you get either $5,000 or $50,000 a month. Like, I'm just not willing to do that. To raise a kid by myself, like, I'm cool with that. Unless you really got money, you can get nannies and shit like that, maybe. But
I would. Well, I'm not a girl with a kid, but I would assume that if all those things you just said, right, are things that you have to do to take care of a kid, right? And there are people in the world, like in our level of like wealth, right, who are doing it. You just said you're doing it. It's hard, but you've been doing it since your kid was born. So you're doing it.
Yeah.
If I get pregnant by a uber millionaire like that, I just feel like whatever the courts give me have to be enough. If I'm a regular person like me and you, and I get pregnant by that, whatever the courts give me, whatever courts give me is going to be whatever more I'm making at my job a month. It's no way it's going to be led by a person like that. It's insane. The odds of me making less money than that is insane. I feel like the odds are almost impossible. How many?
Not sure.
By that, but I'm talking about the level. I feel like you don't know who Anthony Edwards is. It's not like a regular NBA. Like, there are NBA players. There's like regular NBA players, and there's like 15 of like the top LeBron James. I get what
you're saying, but like, you're thinking that okay.
Like right now, okay. Wait. We're not going to go to the same argument. We just did that. Right now, right? You know who LeBron James is. If LeBron James came out of the woodwork and had a mistress, and they got the lady pregnant while he's married to his wife and shit, and that's a whole thing. Do you think at the end of that, this random mistress would come out with no financial gain? Like, I feel like there's no scenario where that happens.
But you're thinking that the courts are giving you money based on what a person is making. They're giving you money based on what the child's needs are. Do you think that the child's needs...
So then why do NBA players' wives always get... So, because she's not getting the same child support you're going to get. So why is that always different? That's always different. It's never the same.
It is different, but what I'm saying, I don't know, Brittany Renner came out and explained it. When she explained it, it made sense. But it depends on what state you're in. That's one of the determinations. But two is it's not mainly based off of what you make. Like, they have a cap of how much, like in her state, she said they have a cap of how much you can give somebody. It doesn't matter if a nigga's making 10 million or whatever million. It's you have a cap of how much you can give, because this is how much the child needs. A child doesn't need $50,000 a month. A child, like, it can go up to a certain amount if they're making this much. Now, if you got a baby dad like me who's in prison or whatever the fuck, are not making that much, obviously they're not going to make the nigga pay $10,000 a month because he's not even bringing that much revenue in. But if you're making this amount, they're going to cap you at a certain amount, because it's for the child. It's not for the baby mom, it's for the child. Now, if you're married and then you, there's different rules. If you were previously married, previously in a relationship, I think it's like, it has to do with, like I don't know, whatever. But if you're just some random person that just got pregnant and this is solely for the child, you can't like just say, oh, this child needs $20,000 a month. Now, for the people who are, I know that they factor in lifestyle too. For the people, the bitches who are really making bread, like a Ari or whatever the fuck, if she went to child support, they do factor in lifestyle. So if you drive
What's that got to do with the baby?
If you are in a mansion and shit like that, or if whatever the fuck, they want to factor in that this child lives a certain type of lifestyle, or she puts them in certain daycare, so she's paying more out of her own pocket, so they need to match what she's paying for the child. So let's say I'm only paying $1,000 a month for my child. I'm not gonna expect you to, you know, put in 1,000 more, millions of dollars. But if if I'm Ari and I'm spending on my child $10,000 a month because he's in the top daycare, he has the top things, blah, 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 whatever, private school, then they're going to want you to match that. Does that make sense? So they match lifestyle too. They put that into consideration. So the bitches who are really getting money, that's a lot of the reason why they're getting more child support. But if you're some low down random bitch from Minnesota and you're not really making much, a lot of times these bitches are not getting what they actually want. They make it more than like their 9-to-5 job and shit like that. True. Right. But I don't think it's worth it. Unless like some people do look up. I don't think it's too slim. It's too 50-50 for me to sit here and bring a whole nother human in this world to take care of. Just for, you never know if I'm just going to get some $5,000 a month or $15,000 or $20,000. I don't know. I just feel like don't bring a child in. And plus, what you're going to go tell your child, oh, you feel me? Like, cause I'm gonna tell my kid, you were planned. You feel me? Like me and your daddy are crazy. You feel me? Especially your daddy.
No,
we're crazy, but you were planned.
Kids are planned.
But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, so you're gonna tell your child, oh yeah, I just brought you in this world because I wanted some money off of this. No, I want to have some money off this basketball player, so I just kept you. You feel me? I thought I was gonna be set for life.
Yeah,
but you turned out to be kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
That's not even fucked up.
It is fucked up.
I don't hate, but people just over exaggerate things. I feel like, or maybe I just don't be in these situations, so I guess I don't know the feeling. But I feel like people just over exaggerate. Like, I love my unborn kid. You don't even know that kid yet. What you're like? No, stop it. You know, like right now,
it's different for females because they're literally.
No, I'm talking about before all of that.
How can you love something you don't even know that's a thing? Nobody said that before.
All the time.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Who said that? So they're not even pregnant. They're saying that they love something.
Would you love your kid, your next kid you're gonna have? When you have a kid, you're gonna love it, right?
I don't know.
Right. When most girls would answer is, of course, I would love my kid. I love him.
Well, I think I would.
Right.
Hopefully.
Okay.
But maybe they're evil and they're like the spawn of the devil.
Exactly.
So you never know.
Exactly.
I think if I would have had a kid.
So you can be very honest and be like, you know, shit, I was an NBA player. I was poor. I wanted to have some money. And then I had my baby. I love my baby. Listen, but before I had you, I didn't think about the baby. I was thinking about some money.
No, but you're talking. That question doesn't make sense.
Tell the baby that.
So your future child, you don't think you're gonna love him? You think it's possible?
I don't know what's gonna happen, but my point is,
don't you think you'd love your child though?
If I had a baby from Oprah, right, and then
ew,
and then later, my baby was like, why'd you have me, Dad? I was like, let me tell you something, son. Honestly, I was fucking Oprah. And I'm like, if I have this baby, I'll be rich. But then when you like came out and I held you the first time, I love you like I love my baby. But before that, you weren't planning to like be in love with a baby. You were planning for me to be rich, son. But here we are, and I love you. That's cool. I feel like that's a normal answer. That's not mean. I think
that's a normal answer at all.
That's not rude.
It's not a normal answer at all, actually. Like most people don't tell.
That's the truth answer that these bitches should be telling their kids.
The bitches that are having kids by NBA players, not regular people in
or even women out in the world who are trapping men. They should tell their kids like, yeah, your father.
I don't think that's needed.
Your father is not here.
I don't think that's needed
because the night that you were conceived, I wrapped my legs around him and wouldn't let him out. And now your father has left you and abandoned you.
I don't think
it's not
that's
your
needed
fault,
to tell
son.
them.
He would have loved you if I would have just conceived you correctly.
Who would ever tell their kid that? Like, be for real.
All right, so then Oh yes, lie to your kid. Don't tell them you had them because you wanted some money. So you love them. Because if I gotta tell the truth, then everybody's gotta tell the truth. Whores. Tell y'all kids how they really came out. Little herpy babies and shit.
What?
Little herpy babies. You know them couples that never break up with each other because the only reason they're really still together is because they have herpes, but they're always on Instagram or Facebook couples fighting and beating each other's ass, but they never leave because they got herpes and they have a herpes baby. And you're like, ooh, that's...
Does a baby have herpes?
I don't know how that works. That must be a bumpy road out that coochie, though.
That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up.
It probably hurt their skin. They're probably just trying to live and be born. Ouchie.
You can have herpes all over your body, can you?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm just being rude. There are a lot of victims out there who were not their fault.
Damn. All in all, don't have babies that are the bitch should have just gotten an abortion. Like, just get an abortion. Get your money. But I do think that was stupid that if that is true, that the money was pending and then you took the pill. Bitch, we're not doing
wild.
That. We're not doing that.
She texted him a AI baby. Like, you know those AI babies that people were making on Facebook? She said, this is what we could have been. He said, send a video.
I mean, I wouldn't send that to him.
Like, what?
But I would for sure do it in my personal time.
Come on, don't
for sure.
Sending me a AI generated picture of an aborted baby is insane. Hey yo,
I'm just trying to make you see how cute it was, and like
all those AI babies are fake. None of y'all babies will ever look like that, by the way. All those cute ass AI babies.
No, they're not.
That's insane.
Real. They're not real for sure, but
y'all see and these people who are doing these have kids. So look at the AI and look at your kid. And be honest, that's insane. I wouldn't even play like that. I don't even play with them AI things. Y'all not finna steal.
I honestly never done it before, but if I was pregnant and I wanted to know, like, I would do it. I would for sure do it. She's
wild. She's wild for even taking an abortion, accepting that weak ass amount of money from him for an abortion. That's where she messed up at. B, he's wild for. You can't do that. But he got away with it, though. You can't. That's wild.
How?
You can't do that.
Why not? What? Send money or tell the bitch to get an abortion? What?
Yeah, this is the way. You can't talk like that. It's funny as fuck, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
Not crazy.
It's crazy.
Niggas in the hood do it all the time. So now I'm saying I got money and I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm
still a nigga.
It's funny because I keep forgetting how young he is. Like, you can't say that. That's some shit I would really say, though. Like,
yeah.
Like, stop. And matter of fact, I take all that back. I think that's exactly how people are supposed to do it. Because I feel like what happens is a lot of the times men aren't that direct.
Yeah.
And they're very like, but they want to say, but they don't want to. They want, yeah,
you want, I
mean. But you know they don't want to be rude, and you know they want to be considerate of bitches' feelings and shit, women's feelings and shit, which I respect. That's cool. But like when it comes to something serious like that, you got to be like dead ass there. It's like, nah. I don't want this. I really, really, really will hate you, and I'll hate that baby. And you don't have to mean that. I don't mean that, but I'm just trying to say some shit for you to realize.
No, I would hate you. I would hate you.
Get rid of this.
Yeah, I would hate the fuck out of you. And we're never going to be together. So that's off the table.
And that's rude. Don't have my baby. That's serious. I just wanted to have sex. I didn't want to have a whole baby. I know that's what comes with it, and you have to be careful. Yeah, we know. But at the end of the day, like, we're also just here to fuck. We're not here to have babies, man. Like I'll let you know when I'm trying to have a baby.
But the thing is a lot of these bitches, they'll at least from what I can only base it off of the man with money that I fucked with, right? And he has been in a lot of situations where bitches tried to have babies by him, and they would tell him, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a Plan B. You can come at me," or "I'm on birth control. You can come at me," or whatever the fuck. Which men, you should not fucking believe that shit and just pull the fuck out. It's not even worth it because nothing is 100%. But bitches lie, and
he was asking for a video. That's how I
made a video before.
He's young. That's insane.
That's not insane. I made a video taking a Plan B before.
I would never trust a video. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not trusting the video, bro. I sat next to a girl and side-eyed her, and I trusted her, and I still side-eyed her. I was acting like I wasn't looking. I'm walking back and forth from the bathroom in the closet, but I'm not really walking back and forth from the bathroom in the closet. I'm just, hey yo, what that motherfucker taste like, shawty? What does that taste like though? Like a little Skittle.
It tastes nasty, and then it makes your period like. Plan Bs are actually really bad for you.
I bet the fuck they are.
And I was popping
murdering
a baby. I was popping Plan Bs like mints, like it was crazy. I had to stop doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just popping them. That nigga had a whole drawer, a whole big ass drawer full of like 100 Plan Bs. What are you doing in this whorehouse? I don't like this.
And you went back every weekend.
Them. I would every time I came back.
She was counting my condoms.
Oh, I'd do that too, for sure. For sure. Did I ever tell you what a bitch did? Because I would always catch bitch shit. And like he started cleaning up after a while when he caught on what bitches was doing because they would purposely leave shit on purpose. And I would too. And this bitch was so smart and I want to do it someday so bad. I had to just give her props. What? Oh, my bad. These females, they were so smart. And I just had to give her props. I wasn't even mad at it because I was like, bitch, that was smart. But he started cleaning shit up. And I think bitches started realizing that he was cleaning shit up because they were coming over and seeing that there was nothing there anymore either. So then, I think I told you about this, but I went into the shower. He got a big ass shower with one of those sliding, or it's all glass and you can open it and walk in. It's a walk-in shower. So I walked in, not getting drunk and shit like that. I walk in. I turn the shower on and you know how it gets all steamy and shit like that. It starts getting steamy. I'm just showering myself. I look at the glass because I'm trying to just look through because I thought I heard something. I'm looking at the glass. There's a bitch writing, because you can't see any writing on the glass until it gets foggy. There's a bitch writing and she wrote, "I was here," and she wrote her initials. So you know what I did? I swear to God. I wrote back on it and it said, "Bitch, I was here too." And I wrote my initials. I swear to God. So then when I came back the next time, because I didn't say shit about it, I was like, I was so in shock that I didn't say nothing to the nigga. Usually I'll break shit up. I didn't say nothing to him because I didn't want him to see that I wrote back too. So then I came back the next time and it was squeegeed off. He must have saw it. Or another bitch said something about it. But I don't want to do that again. I want to reenact that so bad. That was just hilarious.
I hope nobody. I was thinking about it the other day. There's one girl who takes a lot of, well, she don't take a lot, but she be taking little selfies and stuff in my little room. But that's about it. Don't nobody be doing nothing crazy like trying to leave their mark in my house.
Oh, I always
actually, I ain't gonna lie. Bitches leave shit every single time. I don't know who does it on purpose who does it on accident anymore. At this point, I mean, but I've done both.
Most bitches do it on purpose, but I've accidentally left shit.
But in this house,
most bitches do it on purpose.
It's so stupid to leave shit in here. Actually, it might be even smart because I'll never find it.
Yeah, no, it's smart as fuck. Because no, it's not even shit. It's that you're not gonna notice. I notice hairs. I notice lashes.
They do.
I notice bobby pins.
Yeah, they do.
You're not noticing that.
And you know what I also hate is when I'm with a girl and like I notice something and now I'm fucked in the brain because I can't tell if it's hers. Should I give it to her? Or should I hide it? I remember one time there were this girl was like upstairs and like she was upstairs and I was down here. I was downstairs doing whatever. And I remember when I got upstairs, I went to the side of the bed to like get the bed ready and I found these wet ass panties. And I'm just like, damn.
But if they were wet.
Yeah, I know.
They were wet,
but they also weren't. And I was like, damn. And then I hit them. I bunched them up and I smutted them. And then the next day, she texted me and she was like, some, those were my pants. You didn't have to hide them.
That's
and I was
funny.
like, I didn't hide them. I just moved them. I just moved them. I knew they was yours. I just moved out the way. I have so many things that I hear that I think are my ex that is left. I think they're hers, but I don't want to give them to them because they might not be hers.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, it's like fuck
for sure wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not even worth it because then I'm still gonna treat you like this cheap ass Shein shirt, bitch. You got me fucked up. I don't even wear Shein or like I don't even have these type of bobby pins. You dumb.
I blame
bitch.
Everything on you and Tara.
I know you do.
Anything that's in this house.
I know. But like, I hope you're not saying shit that's like in your bed or upstairs.
No. It's up upstairs for sure. Not in my bed. Like sometimes somebody found an earring, a random girl, and I was like, yeah, I do a podcast with two girls. They be in my house all the time, hanging out.
You have the ultimate get out. Like you actually have the ultimate get out because we actually do leave shit here too.
And y'all actually do leave shit here too. Actually, yeah, it's great. It's great.
That's
it's great.
bogus. I don't want to be a part of this. What the fuck?
Every time. It don't never fail. That's my goal. It don't everything. I blame everything on you. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know why.
I blame even when I don't answer. I was just at RedDolla house, was working on some podcast shit. I lie so much on y'all. It don't make no sense.
They probably hate us. This nigga always around these dumbass hoes. What the fuck are y'all hoes doing? Why are you always with this bitch?
And I'll lie.
I would hate us. If I was a bitch I was fucking with you, I don't think I could handle it.
Oh, and I lie and like throw a little shit in. Like if I want something, I'll wake up and be like, I'll be scrolling on Instagram and I'll just out loud say, damn, Raquel got her nigga this. That's crazy. I was like, damn, Tara be spending hella money on her nigga.
What if you say I bought my nigga? What if you said I bought my nigga before?
Nothing. I just be saying like y'all be doing stuff so that she can be like, oh, I don't know. I'd be thinking like, bitches, you know how girls are. They want to one up people.
I don't do a damn thing. That's crazy as fuck.
Never, nothing. I've never seen you buy a nigga nothing.
Why
did you text me the other day and ask me what's a good place to take a nigga on a date? Because I was going to
take a nigga on a date. Ooh. I was going to pull a Tyra.
And ask somebody out on a date?
Well, we were going to go somewhere and he asked me on a date first, but I was like, you know what? I want to try this. And I just want to try. Like, I've taken niggas on dates before, but we like already were like fucking with each other and I already knew what the nigga, you know, kind of liked. But this was a nigga that I never really been around before. So I was like, you know what? I want to try it. Tyra be doing it all the time. Like, she always asking niggas on dates. Like, not in a weird way or a bad way, but like, that's just something that she likes to do. So I was like, I've always been the type where, no, a nigga has to take me on a date first. Like, you feel me? Like, it just sets the tone of the whatever. But I was like, you know, I want to try it. Like, I just want to try it. So I didn't really know.
So damn, they lit. So you asked him out. You were like, hey.
Well, he asked me if I want to go on a date. I was like, okay, well, I can take you out, but I didn't say it like in like a weird like masculine bitch way. But then I was just trying to figure out where to go. But then he ended up figuring out where to go. But then he didn't message me back that night. So I was like, okay, fuck it. And then he messaged me back the next day on Sunday and he said, okay, let's go to this place. But I was like, nigga, I already got my kid by now. Like, you too late. You had your one chance. That's what I hate about niggas. If a nigga ever wants to hit me up, you have your one fucking chance. I swear to God. Because a nigga will be hitting me up. And the one day that I'm down and I'm like, you know what, fuck all these niggas. Fuck the nigga I'm fucking with. I hate him. And then I decide to fuck with you. Take your chance in that moment. It's usually a Friday or a Saturday because that's when I don't have my kid. Take the chance. Take the chance. Otherwise, I promise you. Now that nigga, I would never fuck with him again. I would never go on a date with him.
That's not true.
Because he set me off. And then you want to do it on a Sunday when I have my kid. Bitch, fuck you. I'm not just available whenever you want me to be. Your chance is gone. And I remember thinking that. I swear to God, I was thinking that. When I was messaging him and we were planning it, I was like, if this nigga don't take advantage of his, I said it in the car. I remember saying, I talked to myself, if this nigga don't take advantage of this date, of me giving him attention right now, today, you're done. Like, you'll never have this chance again. You've been trying to talk to me for months. You'll never have a chance again. Now I'll never have a chance. That's why I'm single, probably, but whatever. Fuck it.
I want to take a girl on a date. I think now what I'm about to do is, I think I honestly mean it this time. I know I said this a lot, but I mean it for real. I'm not going to fuck anybody until...
Sorry. Go on.
I'm not going to fuck anybody until I get with the girl that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life.
I was with you.
No,
I was with you.
The next, I'm on.
I was with you
on Jesus. Listen. Okay, let me rephrase it. On Jesus Christ. Okay,
yeah. Not my Jesus.
Okay. Look. On Jesus. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try my hardest to not have sex with anybody until I get somebody that I'm gonna probably make my girlfriend. So like. All these random girls that I be like texting or talking to or again, except for like, okay, I take that back actually. Except for like the main three that are just like kind of set. I'll let go of them when I get a girlfriend. I'm not gonna fuck no new girls, no old girls. It's the same kind of like three cool people that are like cool.
Do I know any of them?
No.
Oh.
Actually, it's really only like 2, but I feel like there's 3, so I'll just throw 3 in there. And then yeah, and then yeah. And then I'm just gonna date until I get a girlfriend. And then once I like date somebody, I'm like, oh, I like them, I want to make them my girlfriend. Then I'll have sex with them and only them. Then I'll leave everybody alone. Then I'll make them my girlfriend and I'll end everything, and we'll fall in love together happily ever after.
I just think there's a major issue in this plan.
Do tell.
The major issue is the issue that you've had.
What?
Every single time you fuck with somebody,
I stopped liking them?
Yeah, like you stop like wanting to fuck them and you stop like liking them.
Yeah, but everybody tells me that will stop once I get somebody I really, really like. And I guess everybody I thought I really, really liked, I didn't really, really like. So maybe I'll really, really like somebody and I won't have that issue anymore.
Hopefully.
That's what I'm hoping for. Or I'll just be alone forever.
I think I'm going to be alone for a while. I think I'm going to do the same thing what my mom did, but not the same. Like she found her person when she was like a couple years ago, like 5 years ago, in her like late 30s. I think that's when I'm going to find my person.
I already know who I want. I'm just going to wait for that bitch to become available.
Are you going to like go on dates and stuff? How
are
you finding this person?
How am I finding this love of my life? Life.
I feel like my person isn't here.
Yeah, everybody says that. Everybody says that.
I'm dead ass. I'm not attracted to I'm literally only attracted to one person. I'm not attracted to no niggas here. I swear to God.
It makes no difference. You know that, right?
I'm not attracted.
If you pick up a Minnesota guy and literally drop him in Atlanta, and then you fly out to Atlanta and you meet him and he says, hey, I'm from Atlanta.
He's not attractive to me.
You're gonna be like, oh my God, he's from Atlanta.
No, it's
my
not
person's not from Minnesota. He's not here.
No,
whole time it's a Minnesota nigga from over north that just lied to you. And then y'all move back to Minnesota. You find like, oh, you've been here this whole time and now you're in love, but it's too late. Now you're dumb. Now you're a liar because it doesn't matter. People are people.
No,
no matter where their feet are.
It's not about,
and the lines are crossed.
You're not understanding. It's not about the Minnesota personality. It's about I'm literally see all these niggas on the internet, on my Instagram, on Facebook. I promise you, they're not one. Yeah,
they're all the same. Copy and paste. You can copy and paste.
But
every
I see
single
niggas in other states, and they're fine as shit.
They're just dressed the same with the same kind of haircut, the same kind of hair,
don't look the same
clothes.
I promise they don't look the same.
Everything.
They don't look the same.
Oh, look the same.
Name one fine nigga in Minnesota right now.
Pause me.
Name a real person. Just name.
What do you want? I don't know, man.
Have you seen any findings?
I don't know. That's a weird question to ask another man. I think there's a lot of clean men out there who are just nice. Who are nice with.
And every nigga
I know a lot of. Matter of fact, I know a lot of young men who are very clean and well put together, with a lot of dollars in their pockets.
Can you show me them?
And they're nice to other young women.
Why haven't you? What?
They're nice to women.
Why haven't you shown me any of these niggas?
Oh, well,
are you holding out?
They like to fuck a lot of other women, but they're not mean or rude or dirty.
Same with the niggas that I'm fucking with, but at least those are better. So why don't you put me on with a young, nice, whatever the fuck hoes. Okay, the nigga that I've been fucking with for the last 2 years is probably the biggest hoe I've ever met in my life. So that's not an issue. Clearly.
I think I'm gonna start meeting bitches at like bars and Nobles and like Starbucks.
I don't think that shit is real. Like I genuinely, when I go to the grocery store, I promise you, I've never seen a fine nigga at the grocery store.
Do you go to fucking Trader Joe's and shit?
I go to Cub Foods and have been.
Yeah, no,
I go to Cub Foods. I've been to Hy-Vee.
I said Starbucks, nigga, not fucking Walmart.
I've gone to Starbucks before. Like, yeah,
how many times you been to Starbucks in your life?
When I went to school, I was at Starbucks every single day.
But were you looking for clean, handsome man?
If I see a nigga in my peripheral, I promise you, I'm gonna notice it. I'm not necessarily looking. I'm not going there to date, but I'm gonna see fine people around me if I see it. Every time I go outside, maybe they're just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going at the wrong times, but I never see what I do think I'm gonna start doing though. I don't really want to do it by myself, but I don't think I have friends good enough to do it. But I want to start going to like high-end hotels and go like to the bars. No, like go not sell pussy, but go to the bars and like sit at the bars or like high end restaurants or shit like that. You know, just higher end things.
Where'd you watch it? Where you see this on TikTok?
Yes, and I'm just gonna sit at the bar. I really want to be with a friend, so I can do it with a friend, so we can sit on the opposite side of the bar and like text each other and shit. And dude, that nigga over there. But like, I'm gonna do it by myself. So I want to go there and then like just sit there and like order drinks. And niggas are more prone to approach you if you're by yourself and shit like that.
It's gonna be the same. You know, you could.
But they're higher end people. I'm not going to Goat Room and exchange.
That sounds.
I'm gonna get kidnapped.
A bit racist.
What do you
What are you
mean?
trying to say? These high end bars gonna be white men there?
No, they can be
and
black
there's
men.
black men at these low end bars like Gold Room. Is that what you're trying to say? You're racist.
There's white men at those Go Rooms and
I never
exchanges
seen a white
too.
man at Gold
I've
Room.
literally seen white men there. All I'm saying is they're not going there. The people that are going there are on a different type
Okay,
of vibe.
can I ask you a question? Now, what
and
if?
have different money in their pockets.
Now, what if they thinking the same way you thinking?
What?
Like, you know what? I'm tired of going to Gold Room and fucking all these weak ass hoes. I'm just fucking all these hoes in Gold Room. I didn't do it all. Let me try to find some hoes that like a nice little high end bar. It's probably some nice little decent hoes there to fuck. And then they walk in there, they see your dumb ass in there trying to play your dumb ass game at the bar.
No, but
and
I'm
like,
talking
ooh.
niggas. I'm talking.
I know, but
I'm
now
talking niggas in suits, like those nice, like not like the suits, but like the you know how like a white man, like an urban white man wears a suit and you can tell he got money or he got the watch.
what?
Like you got the watch and you're looking at the time and shit, but it's a nice watch. But it's like a plain Jane watch, but it's expensive.
You don't
That type
even
of
know. You wouldn't even know.
I'll look it up.
This nigga have a fucking G-Shock
Or
on.
he pulls out like he don't even use cash. He pulls out his black what are those cards that are metal? Ching ching. Those type of cards, like you can tell they got money on it. Like you would just tell, like this is a different type of money than like scamming money and fucking like I fuck with the scammer and he don't even got cards because he can't get a bank account because he scammed every bank account that he has, so he only operates in cash and Cash App. Like I just want a different vibe.
Okay. All right, man.